Simon again, Rooting. So what I'm going to do, like I said briefly on that previous video, I'm going to look closely at this Welch project, 10,000 acre rewilding project, and see how that progresses. Look at the match funding, look at the funding from the Aviva Environmental Fund, Lottery Fund, those sorts of things. I'm a one-man band. I can't say that again quickly. I am a one-man band at the moment. So I'm looking for people to get involved with Rooting for the Planet, and we'll come together, hopefully, might take a while, and look at similar projects. Now, I'd love to do rewilding, but I think realistically as well, we need to be aware and be looking as well at food production. So I'd like to look at the rewilding projects like Net Forest, and I believe this one in Wales as well is going to have large grazing herbivores on there to mimic wild animals, and sell that meat locally. So if you're a vegetarian, perhaps that idea is not for you, but I'd like to look at parts of the land actually being set aside for organic farming as well, or something similar. So for small organic farms, as I always say, my favourite little saying on these videos. Yeah, so I'd like people to get involved eventually. I will keep churning out the same old information because I think this is the way forward. I think that, you know, it's contentious at the moment in the UK that farmers may have to sell land in the future. I don't know what the plan is from the Labour Party around that. I really have no idea. We can all just guess and see whether it's for wind, solar farms. I really don't know. I hope it's not for investment, for big investment banks to buy it up and sit on land, farming land, and then we import food. Doesn't make sense at all, does it? So we will see on that one. But all we can do is look to our own actions. And my actions from an environmental point of view will be to crowdfund and raise money for something similar to build what's going on. So I'll keep coming back to this Welch rewilding programme, and we'll follow it over the next few years and see how they do. I think the COP29 has been really disappointing this year. The reviews of it that I've seen we're no further forward to helping the climate. In terms, if anything, it may have been a step backwards. So that's disappointing at the moment. It really is. You know, if at this stage you're watching these videos and you don't believe in climate change, then they're not for you, obviously. And just to end, I guess, as well, is just to say, if you really think that, you know, climates have gone through cycles, yes, they have gone through cycles, but there's enough science out there now to show that since industrialization, last 200 years, that humans have really altered the climate, and it's going up all the time because of fossil fuels. So all we're saying, if you're in this camp of wanting to help, is let's change that and stop burning fossil fuels. Of course, countries that do and make a massive portion of the revenues from it aren't going to be happy about it, are they? But China, even though they're the biggest polluter at the moment, they're moving towards being one of the biggest green energy producers as well. So they're really moving down that route. And with geopolitics and having, do we believe people, do we not? Do you come from a country that really is phobic about what's happening in other countries and you don't trust their politics? Well, that's all part of life, I suppose, isn't it? But let's at least look at these issues, because if we don't, who is going to do? Politicians certainly won't. We can't guarantee that they will on our behalf. So yeah, that's the plan. So if we can get some form of crowdfunding system going eventually, we will do. So I'll keep linking these into Instagram. And it is Simon. I'm an environmental student here in the UK with the Open University, and my passion is obviously the environment. All right, we'll speak to you soon. Simon, Rooting for the Planet. Bye bye.